Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Perfect. Thank you, Ifu Jhene. Do you want me to finish reading this? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway, okay? Let me tell you something. Every time I open this book to read, my whole perspective is different for the day. We need to look at one more aspect of thinking and feeling to get the full picture of what's happening when you keep living in the same state of being. This thinking, feeling loop also produces a measurable electromagnetic field that surrounds our physical bodies. In fact, our bodies are always emitting light, energy, or frequencies that carry a specific message, information, or intention. So, we are always sending and receiving electromagnetic energy. Here's how that works. When we think a thought, those networks of neurons that fire in our brain create electrical charges. When those thoughts also cause a chemical reaction, that results in a feeling or an emotion. As well as when a familiar feeling or emotion is driving our thoughts, those feelings create magnetic charges. They merge with the thoughts that create the electric charges to produce a specific electromagnetic field equal to your state of being. Think of emotions as energy in motion. Duh. When I read that, I was like, oh, wow. Emotions are energy in motion. I like that. Yes, the book is called Becoming Supernatural for everyone. When someone experiencing a strong emotion walks into a room, their energy, aside from their body language, is often very palpable. We have all felt another person's energy and intent when they were angry or very frustrated. We felt it because they were emitting a strong signal of energy that carried specific information. The same is true of a very sexual person, a person who is suffering, or a person who has a calm, loving energy. All those energies can be sensed and felt. As you might expect, different emotions produce different frequencies. The frequencies of creative, elevated emotions like love, joy, and gratitude are much higher than the emotions of stress, such as fear and anger, because they carry different levels of conscious intent and energy. So, this is the book that I was just reading from. It is also available on iBooks and audiobook. I have all three. One of my favorites right now. Don't. Okay, I'm gonna recommend one more book and then I'll go. Thank you guys for joining. I have my tea. I like to get a little corny mugs that have sayings. As I suspected, I was right all along. I'm drinking Yogi Honey Lavender tea. Okay. I think one day I'll become a teacher. for like 5th grade. That seems fun. Okay, the last book that I'm gonna recommend that you guys go pick up is called The Energy Codes, the 7-step system to awaken your spirit, heal your body, and live your best life, by Dr. Sue Morter. That was hard to read that way. I'm going to read a little bit of the book for you so you can decide for yourself if this is something that you're interested in reading about. Everything is energy, including this lectern. I often say in my talks, and then tap my pen on the wooden surface beside me with the clicking sound that resounds when the two solid objects connect. I see something click in my audience members' minds. The most important, and to many of the attendees, startling insight. Hold on. The most important, and to many of the attendees, insight offered in these sessions is the fact that underneath the tangible, let me just start right there. Yeah. Underneath the tangible physical form of our body, we humans are pure, intelligent, conscious energy, as is everything else in the universe. We don't tend to think of the floors we walk on, the equipment we use, or the people we meet and interact with as made of energy, but they are. And more importantly, we are. The physical world we perceive with our 5 senses is actually just energy that is compressed and made dense enough to touch. We label this compressed energy matter, but in reality, it's no different from other types of energy, light waves, sound waves, or thoughts. We are energy. Our matter, minds, and thoughts are energy. Our flesh and bones are energy. We are integrated, multidimensional beings made of pure energy. And the degree to which we know this truth about ourselves is the degree to which we live either in pain or in bliss. The energy codes. So, Fear by Thich Nhat Hanh, Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and The Energy Codes by Dr. Sue Morter. Those are 3 books that I'm reading, going back and forth, reading. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little live. A lot more zen than my last live. But, you know, that's who I am. You know, sometimes I'm silly. Sometimes I'm chilly. Sometimes I'm asleep. What would you most recommend from the 3? What book would you most recommend from the 3? All of them, really. I love reading, and they're inexpensive, you know. I would say The Fear by Thich Nhat Hanh, that is that's the smallest book. So maybe start with Fear because it's a really easy read. His tone is very poetic, so a lot of it just feels like, I don't know, it flows, you know. Thich Nhat Hanh's books really flow well, and you could probably read it in like 2-3 days if you're just taking your time. All right, that's my time. Let me know next time. Comment. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That's it. That's all I have for you. I'll end with my sound bowls. For those of you that didn't hear them earlier, it's a set of 3 C's. C is grounding. It corresponds with your root chakra. And I think we all need a little grounding right now. It's easy to go a little crazy when you are stuck in the house. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to keep your body moving and your wheels spinning in your head. It's important to read. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I know I'm supposed to be getting off right now, but going back to the first book, this was something that I liked that he said. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, you ready? And then I'm gonna give you some bowls and I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy your Saturday night. Okay, you ready? And this is from Fear by Thich Nhat Hanh. Just go ahead and screenshot it real quick. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you got it. Intoxicants. We do not want our fear, our anger, our pain, so we suppress it by filling up our lives with the things provided us by modern civilization. Websites, games, films, music. All these items can contain many toxins that only serve to increase our sickness and our fear. Suppose you watch 1 hour of television. That seems like very little, but you know there can be a lot of violence, a lot of fear, and a lot of poisons in just that 1 hour program. And you practice intoxicating yourself every day. You think you're getting some kind of relief, but while entertaining yourself, you continue to bring into the depths of your consciousness even more elements of pain and suffering. So the blocks of pain deep within you keep growing bigger and bigger. We intoxicate ourselves with what we consume every day. We let the television set be our children's babysitter, and our children get intoxicated every day by what they see and hear. These things are poisons. There are poisons in us already, deep in our consciousness, and yet we open ourselves up to bring in even more poisons and toxins. Our environment is also deeply polluted by toxins. Practicing meditation means being aware of all that is going on, not only in our body, but also in the rest of the world. We are feeding ourselves and our children with poisons. This is what is happening in the present moment. If you notice this, you are awakened to the fact that we are intoxicating ourselves all day long. We have to find a way to stop consuming these intoxicants that feed our fear. He talks about that a lot, like be mindful of what you consume, not just the food that you consume, but the things you're watching, the things you're reading, the people you're talking to. Be mindful. Be mindful. That's the first step. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to end on this note with my 3 bows, my 3 C's. 1, 2, 3. So beautiful. I love my bowls. They're my best friends. Very grounding. This set is very grounding. You ready? Just breathe with me. I'm not gonna sing. Sorry. But just try to, if you want, just close your eyes. Breathe through your nose, out through your mouth. Imagine you are a tree. And what I mean by imagine you're a tree, imagine that you have roots coming out of your feet, grounding you into the earth, and that your roots are spreading deeper and deeper into the ground. So no matter how strong the storm gets, you cannot be moved. You cannot be swayed because you are so deeply rooted. You, but that makes me feel very good. So make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves during this time. Stay in contact with your family and your friends. Call them up, FaceTime them. Hit them up on social media. Make sure that you're checking up on all the people in your life, your neighbors. Get rest. Get some rest, you guys. Drink some water. Keep your spirits high. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know how much I'll be doing this. This is very rare. It's pretty awkward to talk into a camera. Something that gives me a lot of anxiety. But I don't know. Thought it would be fun. Thought it would be interesting. I hope you guys liked it. And stay tuned. There will be more sound bowl sessions. There will be a whole album of sound bowls and mantras. Oh, Ifuru Jhene. Breaking news. I got access to my Tumblr. Stay tuned. I feel like Tumblr world just gets me. Me and Tumblr we just click. So, yeah, all right. 7:45. Yeah, that's my time. Bye. Be good. Be safe. I love ya.